Welcome into the Upstate Pulse. My name is Lonzo. It is a beautiful Saturday. A little rainy, a little misty out. Not really rain. It's more like mist. Mist is kind of annoying, but you still could have a good time in the mist. We know that you guys are out there because we've been out and about this evening and saw everyone out there. And for some reason, people don't know how to drive tonight. Now, maybe it's after Christmas. You guys are elated and excited about all the things you got. And maybe the people who aren't driving well are people who just got a car for Christmas. There are those people out. According to the car commercials, there are people with really gigantic bows that get cars for Christmas. So it's on TV, so it's got to be real.
Where do they get the bows?
There's
I understand where they get the cars, but where do they get the bows?
Probably not Party City, unfortunately. They just, they're.
Oh,
yeah, I know, Party City. Not going to be there anymore. So what are we going to do for Halloween next year? They went out of business. You didn't know that?
Oh no,
okay.
I did not know.
Sorry. I mean, we're going to keep it positive today, but Party City went bye-bye, like a lot of businesses do, but who knows?
Went
maybe
the way of the dodo.
When the economy turns around, maybe to come back.
What?
It could.
The monarchy at it?
Yes, that's possibly it. All right, if this is your first time listening to the show, let me tell you what this show is not. This is not a political show. You get plenty of things that are going on in the world talked about during the week on our award-winning programming, starting off with Tara at 6 a.m. Actually, Joey comes on before Tara, and then you got Mike Gallagher, and you got Bill Frady, and you got Charlie James, and then you got the guy who's going to have a heart attack someday because he just screams all the time, Mark Levin, and then of course our friend in the evening, and the guy who talks about the spooky stuff. So there's that. He also follows us tonight. So
spooky. So
you can check that out. We like spooky, but we also like talking about fun things, exciting things, especially things that are pop culture, like video games and stuff that you watched on the Tick and the Talk and stuff like that. That's what we do here.
Are you talking about TikTok?
No, the Tick and the Talk.
Tick and the Talk. I wouldn't have time for it now.
What about the Instant Gram?
Before I tell you who the other voices are, let me tell you, if you would like to be on Instagrams, yeah, that's like instant rice or instant grits.
That's sold last year.
Yeah. Instagrams probably would still be pretty good because anything Graham is good, except for but we're not talking about politics anyway. So
what about the crackers?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. So if you want to be a part of the show, text line for this show. This will be the last time you use this text line on this show. At 71307. Next week, for this fine program, the Upstate Pulse, you will use the same phone number that you would use to call in. But see, the phone lines are not open because all you people are drunk.
Oh, they are open. I never closed them.
Well, you need to close them because people are drunk. So if you text line 71307, hey, if you want to drink on your own time, that's fine. Please don't drive when you do it.
No.
Get an Uber or something. Get some people some money to drive you around.
Be responsible.
We are also
just stay at home drunk texting us.
Yeah, you could do that. Because I can't tell. Well, sometimes you can tell if they're drunk.
Sometimes you can tell.
Is there a name? Is it Drexting? I don't know what it is. Anyway, we are also live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at either the Upstate Pulse or 98.9 WORD. So the thing's going crazy. We're going to get to everybody on the stream here in just a minute. First, let me introduce you to the stars of the show, starting off with Cameron, who is here. I don't know why I think it's just. I mean, could you like give me some sinister violins? Yeah, 2025.
Something with sophistication.
Let this be the last time he gets country music as his intro.
Always.
I don't know why he needs
Such
music
a
anymore.
buzzkill.
Yeah.
He looks like a country kind of music.
He does not look like a country.
Yes.
No, neither do you.
Country music.
Ain't nobody country in this room.
Well,
the most country person in this room is you, Odie.
And you can't be country being from Ireland. You cannot do that.
Maybe I should go back there.
According to some people, maybe you should.
Evidently, there's a group of people
me with my Irish ways.
Hey, listen, I've been told to go back to Ohio. But I can't.
I could do it a vacation.
Way to go, Ohio.
Why is that music still going?
It's a song reference. I don't know. So Cameron is here.
I like it.
Also, Odiferous is here.
See the juxtaposition there?
Yeah, that's a juxtapose something.
Well, maybe if you want to go around and you program the buttons, then you can have any music.
Here's the thing.
He could do that, but it would be a pay cut.
It would be.
Yeah, so he's not doing that.
Yeah. Why are you cutting money? Stop cutting money.
I'm not cutting money.
Okay.
That's why I'm keeping my day job.
Hang on, look. Mystical.
All right, do your intro. Whatever you're doing, man. What are you doing?
these haunt the oldies you're looking for.
Hey man, like, what are you doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
You know, sometimes I wake up and I'm kind of like, I know exactly what's going to happen today and what I'm going to do. And then sometimes I'm like, what?
Exactly.
See, Dave gets it. Cam's intro music should be dark, mysterious cello.
Yes, it should.
I am a complicated character.
This gives you something to look forward to in 2025. This is so 2024. So in 2025, get him some better music. If you think, I don't think he needs intro music. I also don't.
I think he
needs
does.
Intro music.
I think no,
But
we do.
That's fine. That's fine.
If you're gonna do it though, do
Yeah.
it right.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
What about some dark country?
All right, here's the thing.
I'd be fine with that
Text
too.
line 71307 or on stream 98.9 WRD or Upstate Pulse. What kind of theme music should Cameron have? We already know what kind of theme music Odie should have, and it's Morose Trap.
It's what?
It's a Morose Trap. We were having this discussion earlier. You know, trap that's morose.
Morose?
Morose Trap. Yeah.
Yes.
What about less or less?
No, it's just morose.
Okay.
It could be. I mean, if you cut it up phonetically, it would be more rose.
Yeah, but I don't like roses.
I do.
There's roses in the backyard and they're blooming roses. I'm not really fond of them. They're a little bit kind of.
All right,
rosy.
let's go to the stream. Scott Smith says, "So Alonzo, how is this year's lasagna? Christmas lasagna? It was excellent. By the way, usually doesn't happen, but I'm going on a diet next week because I have to. Because Fat Fabio is back, and I thought he was gone forever, and he needs to go back. Fat Fabio, I thought was dead, and he is back, and you're looking and listening to him. Fat Fabio should have been in the past, but he's not, and we're gonna put him away again.
And
We are
much like-
doing that.
Much like Jason Voorhees.
We are doing that. So Christmas lasagna was excellent. My pan is already gone. Cameron probably still has some of his.
Oh no.
His pan is gone also. Cameron went extremely spicy with like sriracha and
You
peppers.
say extremely.
All right,
I
okay.
went
What did you put in it?
mild. Cayenne, crushed peppers, and a little bit of some Mediterranean sea salt.
That sounds spicy
Yes.
to me.
I don't know. The Mediterranean sea salt. He's trying to be fancy.
Oh yeah.
I
Here
like
am.
it,
And my
though. It's
lasagna
so
is fancy.
good.
What we call there is we'd say he has notions about himself.
Yes.
Notions.
Yes.
That could be
Yes.
said about anyone in this room.
Do you know who I am? I use fancy sea salt in my lasagna.
I don't only use sea salt. I use fancy Mediterranean from the Mediterranean sea salt.
Yes. Some Mediterranean went out and they picked the salt themselves in the salt fields of Mediterranean.
You there, peasant. Are you Mediterranean? No, sir, I'm not. Well, then you cannot pick my sea salt.
Wait, is that what Mediterranean sound like?
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know.
Well, I mean, I as we know, I am the
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
all-knowing
Yeah.
person of
Thank you.
knowing.
So the question was that a Greek accent?
Yes,
I was a Mediterranean
this
accent.
is a Mediterranean. All right, Mark says, "Hey guys, shout out to Kid Flaccid. Lonzo, did you catch AEW Rampage last night? I think the entire roster was brawling at the end. Reminded me of WCW days with the NWO. No, I'm not caught up on AEW. I watched SmackDown this morning when I was doing show prep. And Mark Avery said, I read that Rampage got canceled. I heard that, or Trey said that too, Mark. I heard that too, and I haven't researched it enough, but I will figure that out. And Viper Dave said, I wanted to call. Are you saying that you're drunk right now, Dave? Because
You can call me on
that might be an admittance according to what we were talking about earlier.
Dave, you can call me on my personal number. You know it, or my personal, or anywhere.
Noel.
No. You have to pronounce this correctly.
I'll pronounce it however I want.
This-
Noel Yorel.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Noel
His,
Yorel.
his comment, his actual comment. There is a
I was
way.
going to. Oh, can I get to that, please?
Yeah.
Noel Yorel
Yes.
likes to use Purell.
Yes.
His hair is so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Yes.
He doesn't actually have any hair.
Well, maybe he uses it to shine the thing.
Maybe
shine it
his
up.
beard. Maybe he has a very
There we
shiny
go. Hey,
beard.
people who have long beards, I hear they put stuff in it. It's like product or something.
No, doesn't have a beard.
Okay. All right. Fine. All right. So Mr. Clean is saying, Odie, any old? No, I don't know if that's right because it's old something sandwiches because old means old, right? And I don't know what hang means.
The way it said as Odie, and the old hang sandwiches there now.
Okay. That's it. How's there a G in sandwiches?
Because
You
you
said-
have to know how to say it.
You said sandwiches.
Hang sandwiches there.
Yeah, that's not. I don't
And
see
you
a
have
G
to
in
you
there.
have to put the there now.
What is like the W pronounced like a G?
sandwiches?
Okay, all right.
Which means, Odie, did you partake in any ham sandwiches?
All right, Trey. A little correction. I am not from Kentucky, but my mom and all my aunts and uncles are from Kentucky. I'm from Ohio. So what happened was all the jobs dried up in Kentucky, so they all moved to Ohio. So everyone from my generation, all my cousins and them, most of them are from Ohio.
People try put them down.
So when you are raised around really loud Kentucky folk, you can pick up their accent. Let's see, Dave, Cam's intro music should be dark, mysterious cello. Exactly what Cam.
I will find some dark, mysterious cello.
Hey, go into Alpha Libraries
Okay.
and make sure it's whitelisted. It has this just a thing. Let's see. Mark Avery says possibly WWE is increasing SmackDown to 3 hours. Hopefully AEW will move Rampage to a different night. We'll see. Let's see. Viper Day says I'm a pink Himalayan sea salt kind of guy. Okay. All right.
See, Dave gets it.
Not what one dude says to another dude, but okay.
Have you had pink Himalayan sea salt?
Not only that, but I have a pink Himalayan sea salt lick.
All right. Texter says at 71307, my intro music recommendation, circus act music. I don't know what's that mean.
That is, I think the song that she's looking for is the entrance of the gladiators.
No, she wants that.
That's what that's called.
Okay,
Honestly,
well,
I can make that work too.
here's the thing. Cameron needs whatever strongman music is. Okay, fine.
What is strongman music?
I will find, when we're on the break, I will find the perfect music for Cameron.
All right. This texter encapsulates exactly what this show is. And the texter asks, and it's something that everyone needs to know. And I'm interested in the opinions of the listeners. Who has the best fries taste next day? So the fries, you put them in the fridge, you get them out the next day. Which ones still taste good? And I will tell you, if you have an air fried, you need to air fry, because an air fryer will make anyone's fries taste fresh, even if they've been in the fridge for a day. Air fryers are amazing and they're healthy. Don't look at Fat Fabio and think that this isn't a result of air frying. Yes. But yes, I will say McDonald's fries taste pretty good out of the air fryer.
Where's my, there it is. I don't like McDonald's fries second day around. I mean, they're okay, but I mean, that's your opinion and you're entitled to it.
All right. Trey says, I drove to Kentucky on the way to Chicago. Kentuckians had the thickest Southern accent I've heard. Yeah, it's pretty thick. It's almost as thick as anyone from Pickens. Pickens is pretty bad.
Almost
Yeah.
as thick.
Yeah, Pickens is Boonhauer. What? How you doing, bud? How you doing, bud? Them Tigers
Roll Tide.
lost. Anyway, so if you would like to be a part of the show, you can do that. All right, here's what we're doing, because we got to take a break. This is our year-end show, so we're going to be talking about some of our favorite things from 2024, the year that was, right here on the Upstate Pulse. My name is Bartholomew Lonzo. You are listening to the Upstate Pulse
From around here, partner.
on 98.9 WORD, the voice of the Carolinas.
You went turn it off, but it's
did.
not there.
I did. I've been on vacation for a week.
Can't hear you. I've got lots going on in my head.
Exactly. Or
Where does the word?
I haven't had Five Guys in forever, Dave, because I don't need 25 potatoes when I order a thing of fries.
Here's the thing.
It's just like a whole sack of taters.
Who doesn't like that? It's
Everybody's really silly today. I don't know what's going on. How dare you have a good time? Ah, yes, Jennifer Bluchiski. What are you doing? Why are you putting your headphones on? You don't want to hear the conversation. Good. Don't partake.
I
then.
do, but I'm doing something else.
Oh, okay. So, you find them some music. Way to go,
Yeah.
you. Very efficient of you. When we first started carrying this weather, people didn't believe Jennifer Bluchiski, as they say, is a real person. But if you look it up, she's a real person. She could be an AI generated person, but this has been a few years before AI caught on. So I think she's a real person. And you can look up any of them. Look them up. And much like Bill Frady, she looks like She sounds.
Ah, okay.
Yes. So when you hear that liner on Frady's show, I did that. That was me. That was me. I am.
And it's in a positive.
I'm the
way.
muse of many. Yes. When people think creativity, they think Alonzo.
Can you hear that?
Yes. We can all hear that.
I was going to mention it.
No, you should have just let him think he was the only one hearing it.
But Father, that would be so cruel. And on
That's a good question, Scott, because, I mean, chances are you order fries, you probably eat them all. Unless they bring them home cold. And then I have to reheat them right away. So sometimes them lines be long, especially the longest lines in the human history, Chick-fil-A lines.
Yes.
Oh, they're just so fast. Whatever, man. They're a hazard to traffic. My daughter and I had the same idea when we found out that they built one on Harrison Bridge. Man, the traffic here is going to be horrible.
Dave, we are the voices in your head.
I definitely hear voices in my head.
I don't.
What?
They talk to me.
They understand.
They talk to me. It's daggum Kevin Owens. Took out Randy Orton.
He did?
Yeah, he's been gone for a while.
Well, that's
They pile drove him. That illegal move that like everybody uses in AEW, but isn't used in WWE under Vince. It was banned.
By the way,
There's only two guys who did it.
Have you seen the memes that have come out of Cody getting pile drives?
Oh, the basket thing? Yeah, it's great.
There's
great.
a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, it is great.
I found your music.
This is Deputy Van Halen down at the station. I found your music. If you want it, you got to come down and get it right now.
We are the Lone Ranger.
Speaking of Kevin Owens, that's what he found. Or at least it sounds like.
Exactly, Trey. They think it's going to be faster, so everyone goes there, making it slower.
Making my way downtown, walking by. Dun, 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 dun.
I prefer the Terry Crews version myself.
I'm teaching my granddaughter to like that song.
What?
Teaching my granddaughter to like that song.
Okay.
Welcome back into the Upstate Pulse. I don't know if you noticed, Odie, on that rejoiner, it was from Star Wars, and the best band in the galaxy played. That band you said you don't know, and you've heard it a bunch of times, including
Star
right
Trek,
there. And they were jamming, and I know there's probably an album out there. Cameron probably knows about the album.
Sure, I know.
I gave him a cue and everything, and he still did. He didn't hit the cue. And I said Cameron probably knows about the album, in which Cameron was going to probably start talking, and then you could have played the music. It was perfect. I've been on vacation and I nailed it. What are you doing? You were here yesterday.
I wouldn't have time for it. What with the farm?
Trey says the mobile drive-thru at Chick-fil-A gets backed up because so many people choose it because they think it'll be faster. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, let's go there. It's faster. When twice as many people go to some place that's supposed to be faster, then it ends up being slower, and you back up traffic. Listen, Chick-fil-A's food is excellent. It really is, but it's not worth waiting all that time for.
Cameron, if you had to pick one of your favorite places to go to, where would you decide you wanted to go to?
Home.
You'd go where?
I'd go home. It's where I'd go. After conquering over the course of a day. There are hard days.
By the way, I got to say, this music is 25,000 times better than the crap you've been playing.
Absolutely.
Country sucks. Don't make me not schedule you next week.
I might go to a gathering.
By the way, that's a good point. Matthew's not here because he went to a gathering. On today's show, because I haven't even pointed out what we're going to be doing, we are going to be talking about our favorite movies, TV streaming, video games, worst movie, all that sort of thing that happened in 2024. So if you want to tell us what your favorite and worst of 2024 was in the pop culture world, feel free to do that. Text line is 71307. We are also live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at 98.9 WRD or the Upstate Pulse. Cameron and I also went to see Sonic 3 yesterday. We're going to review that without spoilers. Matthew says he's looking forward to be back next week because he also went to see it so he can talk about it and spoil it. We also watched the latest episode of Scout the Crew and Creature Commandos, and we've got Oops. We've got Odie had a bad burger.
Yes, he did.
Let's talk about that. We got some video games, got Nerd Roundtable. We got so much to do. First, though, what is the nerdiest thing, the geekiest thing, the most pop culture thing that you got for Christmas? Text us 71307 or hit us on stream and all those things I just said like 35 seconds ago. Cameron, what is the nerdiest, geekiest thing that you got for Christmas?
Oh Lord. Honestly, it's got to be that DC periodic table of elements villains shirt.
Yes,
because it's nerdy in so many different ways.
It definitely is. I'm wearing a Zorro shirt right now, so I'm pretty geeked about that. Also, got my favorite gift. One of my favorite gifts is I got extra memory for my Xbox Series X. Do you want me to acknowledge that you're the one that got me that for Christmas?
I was gonna say you're welcome.
Yeah, because I appreciate it, and I put it. Well, Cameron put it in for me. It's a lot of bending. So anyway, it looked and I've got like twice as much memory right now. The way these new consoles come out, they don't have a lot of memory on purpose.
Also, how do we know if it'll work? Oh,
yeah, it was like boom, there it was. Like, oh yes. Now I can go back and download some games that I had gotten rid of because I no longer had room for them. And that's the worst part about that sort of thing. Let's see. Scott got absolutely nothing. No family. Sorry for that, Scott. Hopefully, Scott, the gift that you got was given to you last Saturday night on the Upstate Pulse annual Christmas karaoke special, and you're welcome. Let's see. Duna Bros got a Helldivers t-shirt and Ghostbuster socks. Sweet. I hope they were like Vinkman socks
or Super Earth.
Just Vinkman socks. Yes, those would be great. Texter says, "Who is the lady that says Bill Frates? The man who with no need for a barber." That's one of our voice people.
Mm-hmm.
One is Victor, the guy, and female. I know her name, but because of too many concussions, I can't think of her name right now.
Is it Sarah?
No, it's not Sarah. He's going to throw out a bunch of names, see if you get it. I do believe it's a common name. But
is it Imelda?
No, it's not Imelda. I brought that out of nowhere.
What about Assumpta?
That is not a name.
Yes, it is.
Agnes?
Yes, it is.
Assumpta is not a name.
Every name that I'm about to say is a name.
That is.
Assumpta is a name.
That's a fake name.
It's not.
That is not a real name.
No, it is.
It sounds like the name of a woman who lives in a swamp.
No, Duna Bros. It's not Mulva. Although that's a great name. Lydia? No. But she is sworn to carry my burdens. That's all I'm saying.
Lydia is.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Quiva.
No. Stop it.
Sorsha.
Okay. There we go. Sorsha. What a great name. I love you, Sorsha. I don't love her. She kicked me in my face.
Have you heard of Saoirse Ronan?
I know Sorsha from Willow.
There you go. See? It's a real name.
He was doing Mad Mardigan's bit.
Yes, I was.
Okay.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
Hope you're feeling better, dude.
I found more music.
She's sworn to voice your burdens. Yeah, for sure. She tells you about it every time you try. Although there's new mods that will make her not do that anymore. She's a little more like yes sir kind of. I mean, not
Modded
saying
for compliance.
Yes,
you will voice our burdens.
She kind of whines. I mean, she's your house, Carl, and part of her duties is to carry your stuff.
Yeah,
it's from Skyrim.
If you were a warrior and you were forced to carry some dude's stuff, it would annoy you a little bit too.
I don't care. You're my. Hey, listen. The thing. I mean, what you call it? He assigned you. I as your thing.
I was
You
gonna
have
say, who cares about hierarchy a little bit? I mean, there's a little bit some complaints in
okay,
Yeah, but
fine.
you could do this. You could do. I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took an arrow to the knee.
that one guard with a very shady past.
Very.
By the way, there's a mod where there's this female guard that you can take
Yeah.
with you, and you can check on the thing that says go ahead and break the fourth wall, and she just makes fun of everything. It's great. It's great. And she's like, have you ever seen a guard standing on this side of the hall? Like, no. So she stands on the right side. There are no guards on that side. They're always on the left side.
Yeah.
Inside of the things. So she makes fun of that. And so she's pretty funny.
Valhalla.
She really is. All right. Let's give some nerd resolutions. Feel free to do that. Text line 71307. We're going to do this before we take a break because it's really quick. My nerd resolution is to read more. I got a couple of novels lately. One I got for Christmas and one that I got before it. I got the third book in the latest Dragonlance series that I haven't started reading yet. And then I got Murtagh, which is from Christopher Paolini's Aragon series. Didn't know that existed, but it's got some sweet cover art to it.
Yeah,
that I got for Christmas.
There's swords on the pages.
Yeah,
the top,
it is so
front and
cool.
back. Yeah.
Swords.
Swords.
And so that is mine. I'm going to read more novels. Obviously, I'm going to read comic books thanks to Borderlands Comics and Games 410 South Pleasantburg Drive, because that's where you can get comic books and so much more. But as far as novels go, I have a decent library and I used to read so much, but lately I've been playing more video games than I have been reading. I'll tell you more about that later. Cameron, nerd resolution.
I technically completed mine last year.
Then it's not a resolution.
No. I was building onto it.
Okay, all right. He's building.
Let me cook.
Okay,
let me cook.
Just don't put spicy stuff into it.
I'm going to. It's
spicy.
All right. So last year I had the resolution to complete my book. I did. Now I have Geeky. I have the resolution now to get it properly edited and published.
Early burden for the cheeky, the good to cheeky, and the port.
Oh, that's a good one. All right. We're going to, Odie, do you have one?
I'm going to not be fat anymore.
Okay. That's a good one. That's a resolution overall. All right. You guys are starting to send those in. Text line 71307 or stream Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch at 98.9 WRD or the Upstate Pulse. We'll get to those when we come back. You are listening to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WORD, the voice of the North Carolinas.
Chris, it's such a
what? Yes, I do, baby. Me and Jason share a
You and
special.
Jason, what?
We share a
That's
special
what I mean.
kind of love. So we do.
I'm coming out.
That's really cool.
I want the world to know. Got to let it show.
That's really cool. I like that.
Cool, Trey.
The Swedish chef, he's a real killer.
Jason just gets me. No, read the text message.
I will read it when we get back.
I'm just letting you know that it's there.
Yeah, dude. So
no,
there's some really weird and
I know
names that you can't say on the air.
Odie,
out there.
you know.
Yeah. Look, you shouldn't say your name on the air.
Weird, man.
Your name is not weird.
Well, the other one is.
Your name is very popular as far as cartoons go. It's spelled differently. Garfield's buddy Odie. I mean, so Odie is a name that I've known for many a year.
Many
a
year.
year. Back when I was a young lad.
I was gonna squeeze in that you had done that as a shout out, Mark. That is impressive.
We gonna get to all yins when we get back here from the break. See if we actually get to anything on the list. Maybe. Well, this is on the list. Well, it's exactly on the list.
The list is it's merely a suggestion.
It's a good guideline. Yes.
This name wasn't even on the list. Yamcha was on the list.
You guys should play the new game. Did you read that one?
Entertainment.
When did you hit the text last? Did you get all the fries? You got the fries one. Did you get the other one?
What?
About the game that we should play. Did you mention that one?
What games people play? Take it or you leave it?
No.
Things that they say just don't make it right.
4 texts down, not 4.
I promise you the moon right now. Would you believe it?
Yes,
Games people play in the middle of the night.
sometimes. I've played games in the middle of the night with Jason and swords.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know.
Got to let
I feel like I'm on an island over here.
the green facial. Oh yes, that was
Okay.
amazing.
All right, you guys are getting.
No, we're not.
Odd.
We're not.
Look, get a room, you two.
All I will say is it tasted terrible.
Yeah, we know about you and green. Except for money, you don't like that.
Now I'll throw that away.
Yeah. Porky treats. Just love every
Because
time
you're
they
a
say
baller.
porky treats. I don't know why. Just think it's funny.
Porky treats.
Yeah, talking about bourbon and bacon fest.
Okay.
The guy says porky treats. And I imagine him getting the script going, wait, what? You want me to say this? Okay.
Dave's not here, man. Hey, open up, man. It's Dave.
That's a wonderful way to ask anybody if they've watched Die Hard.
No, it could be Harry Potter as well.
That's a
Yeah,
good
but-
point.
No.
Did he die on Christmas though? I don't think so.
Well,
No,
is
he
it on Christmas or is Dave asking, did any of us watch?
Actually, I don't think that he died on Christmas and not was it Christmas and that told me? It was a Christmas
Well, it
party.
was the Potter thing he was talking about because he just said that I did the Potter thing and about it. So satisfying seeing Alan Rickman die.
Welcome back to the Upstate Pulse. Lonzo and Odie and Cameron here. By the way, Matthew is at a gathering, and so he will be back next week. Text line 71307. We are also live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at 98.9 WRD and the Upstate Pulse. And by the way,
Mhm.
you know, let me quote some of them that are people during the week. This text line and this stream is lighting up, or it's on fire, or something.
It's lit.
It's yeah,
It's lit.
yeah,
It's lit.
yeah,
Okay.
yeet.
You guys are old.
Go back to the street, Cameron.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Do that every month.
All right, let us get to the text line. We mentioned drunk calling earlier. Texter
Yeah, oh,
says you guys should play the new card game trunk texting
Trunk tag.
on air.
I think
Excuse me. Where am I?
Listen, Lampo.
Yes, that's me.
I've had
Yeah.
too many martinis, okay?
Okay.
And
All
I'm
right.
just a little
All right.
you hold the door and I'll put the key in, okay?
Hmm.
Why is
That
Odie
sounds like
speaking?
innuendo and no.
That key is going nowhere.
The door is moving.
Texter says, my goal is to watch all the original Doctor Who episodes. That's cool. The black and white episodes, I'm guessing. You know, a good launching point back a while ago was the Eccleston stuff. I mean, starting off there. If you have a hard time with really bad effects and things, like back in the day,
There was no bad
or the,
effects.
or the
in-
black and white ones, it was pretty
Amazing.
bad. That's pretty bad.
But the
Texter
carrot
says,
people.
yes, the carrot people, that was so bad.
I always think of the carrot people when I think of old Who.
It's like, okay,
Oh.
you want me to dress up as a carrot, do you? All right.
You're gonna pay me how
Oh,
much?
hey, mate, I'm a monster carrot.
I'm here to get the doctor.
Oh, no, rabbits. Let's see. Texter says, I'm here to vouch for Odie's legit female name guess, Assumpta.
Mhm.
There was a PBS British TV show character named Assumpta.
Yep.
I got your back, Odie.
Yeah, you
So was she on Downton Abbey? Hello, my name is Assumpta. I'm really a girl. I don't. It's a man, baby. I don't know. All right, let us go to Facebook and Twitter. What? You all right? You okay? Do you need
That
some
was-
sort of ointment?
That was not only the best British accent I've ever heard, but simultaneously the worst British accent I ever heard.
Thank you.
It was amazing.
Thank you.
It was a fantastic male and an even better female.
Oh, sounds like a bad night for somebody, or a good night, depending on who they are. Let's see.
Depends on what they're into.
Viper says, my geek goal for 2025 is to play Elder Scrolls 6. Wouldn't we all love to do that? But the thing is, we may not get to play Elder Scrolls 6, but according to leaked things, Oblivion is being remastered. So at least you can go back and play Oblivion, open some of them gates and close them gates down and fight those little scamps. You little scamp, yeah. Yeah, maybe you can do that. Let's see. Chris says, my resolution is to try some more video games. I just got Baldur's Gate 3. plus get to Borderlands Comics and Games more, which you should. 410 South Pleasantburg Drive. It's a wonderful place, open 7 days a week. Those people will be glad to come in and say, hey, Upstate Pulse sent me, and they'll say, oh yeah, we love those guys. Come on in. Let me help you find whatever you need. Let's see. Jason says something that is a stream exclusive. Let's see. Trey said, I got the Green Lantern trade to get caught up with current events. That's cool. Let's see. Dave says, please tell me someone clipped Lonzo singing that. Singing what? I don't know what you're talking about.
It's always there.
I have
always
never
there.
sang anything on this here program. By the way, shout out to all those people who said I'd never sing on the radio. DX got 2 words for you. Look it up if you don't know what that is. Let's see. Jason says, ask Odie about the green facial.
Yep.
Showed his true Irish colors that day. So apparently, you like go to parlors or like salon parlors or beauty
Do you
places.
exfoliate?
You must,
exfoliate?
Yeah.
you must
I
do
do.
that.
I do. It's a horrible taste.
Is
as
that
well.
where you got the wig? Is that where you got
That's where I got the
the hair plugs?
The hair plugs. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean that looks painful.
But it looks good though, doesn't it?
It
I mean,
does.
it's setting in well. It looks
does.
live. It looks live.
It's your own hair. Don't ask them where they pulled it from.
There you go.
Let's see. We did a Potter marathon, and it was satisfying to see Rickman die. Yes, I mean, Matthew said something earlier that we're going to talk about eventually about someone dying, and it really bothered me.
But I like the fact that he was talking about Alan Rickman dying on Christmas, and all of us straight away went to the best Christmas movie ever.
Yeah, Die Hard.
But he was actually talking about the Harry and the Potters.
Yeah, but I don't know
It's
that
he
it was
watched him die on Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
See two
I don't
different
think he
ways.
actually died on Christmas.
Okay, Dunabro says gathering of the Illuminati, not in this room. Let's see.
Whoa.
Chris says, all right. No, Mafia
Sorry.
and Illuminati, I don't think are the same thing. They may cross. They may cross, but you have to be higher levels of Mafia, I'm guessing.
Don't mention.
If you were that, you would not be here. I've always wanted to rewatch Dark Shadows, says Chris. They actually remade that. I remember Dark Shadows when I was a kid, and my mom watched that, which was surprising.
So was that with Liam Neeson?
No, Dark Shadows, I believe, was a soap opera where the lead was a vampire.
Oh,
Let's see. Trey says, I just bought your book on Apple Books. Oh, speaking of which, where was that at? Where's Dave's thingy? Let me go back up here. Or Mark's thing. I'm sorry. Mark said in 2024, I published my first science fantasy novel, Shadows of Kareth. Hope I'm saying it right, Mark. For 2025, my resolution is to finish the sequel and publish it in October when the story takes place in the year 24-25. Here's the thing, Mark, though. You're only doing a sequel? You're not doing a trilogy, man? You got to do a trilogy.
in 4 parts.
Or, no, it's still not a thing. Or do a saga. If it's 4 parts, it's a saga. It's not a trilogy.
Sega.
Wow. Man, this show is weird. Let's see.
You're just now saying that.
Dunabro says, Civ 7 2025. I bring the weird, but today is more weird than normal. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we are going to talk about our favorite movie of 2024. So if you want to give us your favorite movie of 2024, text line 71307 or on stream at Facebook, YouTube, Twitch at 98.9 WRD or the Upstate Pulse. Can you tell I haven't talked on the air all week? Yeah, so I did Terra out, but I also did.
I was waiting for it. I was like,
No, I
what's the
did.
thing?
I did the thing, but I put some stuff on the end of it. It's like putting some sprinkles. Sprinkles. Sprinkles taste like anything other than sprinkles. I mean, are there flavored sprinkles?
Yeah.
Okay, are there?
Yep.
Oh, cool, Mark.
Do you know what we call sprinkles in Ireland?
Probably something mildly suggestive.
More than likely, it's
No.
probably something you cannot say.
I can
on
say
TV.
it, and I'm going to say it.
So are all of the Irish terms just innuendo, just to spite the British?
In your window.
You let me
Come
know there.
to my window. I'll be home soon.
Listen, I know.
Man, that cracked you up so much you filked.
I know where you walk your dog.
There's a common theme. It's not for me.
I have heard that's a good game.
Stairwell for everybody.
No stairway.
Wait, to heaven?
Man, this show sounds like we had a hallway incident again, and we did not.
That's why I said stairwell.
A stairway, my bad.
Stairwell.
Stairwell. What? There's a stairway in the stairwell. What makes it a stairwell?
Is it to heaven?
What makes it a stairwell?
I just made that joke.
Why is it a stairwell? He didn't make that joke. Like, where you been?
Don't say that.
Listen,
I didn't say
There's
the
still
joke.
someone's joke.
But here's the
What are you
thing. That's not stealing the
You're
joke.
a
I am
thief.
not.
Yes, it is.
I am not.
Yes, it is.
I am not Amy Schumer. I don't steal jokes. Actually,
No, you just ignore me and then say it like you said it for the first time.
Dave's not here, man. Dave's up there. Viper Dave. Actually, do you know what I am going to do starting this coming Thursday?
Uh-huh.
Odie's getting back on the stand-up stage.
Good for Yins.
And I am
Amateur night.
pooping it a little bit.
Amateur night.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's been 4 years since
I didn't know if you were top billed or something. I mean, you know.
Not even slightly. It's been 4 years since
I
I've done
don't go to
stand-up.
comedy clubs because I'm the guy they'll make fun of, and I just can't. I can't handle that.
You need to come when I'm there.
No.
I'm not going to make fun of you.
No. Listen, I know I stand out in the crowd.
Well, then
if
you need
my
to sit
hair,
down.
My head, something stands out when I go into a crowd, and someone's gonna make fun of me, and I just don't want to cry. That's all.
Well, you need to sit down then. Don't be standing out in the crowd.
It's kind of hard for him.
Yeah, because I'm not paying for a seat. I'll pay for standing room only.
Wait. They call it a stand-up club.
They do.
So
They absolutely do. You're right.
Also, it's good to see you back on here, Chris.
hopefully Thursday night in the Comedy Zone. If they still run it, which I think they do. If not, I will put it on somewhere.
We are the Partridge Family, Chris. Come on, get happy. Come on, get happy. Guess which member of the Partridge Family Odie is?
Well, who are the Partridge Family?
Kincaid. I get that that's really American, and probably it is before you were born. So something I can't say that much because Odie's a lot older than other people in the room. So
Is Kincaid a redhead?
no,
There's
he's
several
the annoying
separations.
manager.
Several
Redhead is Danny Bonaducci, which is obviously Matthew.
Is it Christopher Kincaid?
You're saying a lot of
I don't know.
references, and I don't.
I think Kincaid was the name of the manager. Just look up who's the manager of the Partridge Family.
Okay.
You can type
I
fast.
did as a family.
No, I
need a
can't.
manager.
Why can't you type fast? You can do everything else.
4 seconds is long enough for anything. Oh, look, that's the guy. David Joseph Madden. He
What was
played
his character name?
Kincaid. Reuben Kincaid.
See, that's what I said.
No idea who that is.
I don't-
He has a coiffure.
That did
Oh, what?
not sound.
No. I just love that. No.
Do you at least know who that is?
Yeah, it's
You don't-
Pinky.
Yeah, you don't know who anybody else is. I mean, you know, fine.
What's your name now?
By the way,
Yeah.
my name is Lonzo, and this is the Upstate Pulse, and welcome back, everyone.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I
Yeah, I mean-
done a thing, man.
You stepped on my. Yeah, don't step on that again. That hurt.
Well then, just don't leave it out, okay?
I didn't.
You did.
I did not. You jumped in.
Just hanging around.
No,
It was
I
very
made eye
aggressively
contact.
jumped
It's my.
upon.
It's my fault. I made eye contact.
You made eye contact.
I should not do that. Eye contact means talk now.
Don't make eye contact with the Irishman, because we're liable to do one of two things: talk or drink.
Okay. Or do whatever that is. Doing the dance of the head bobbing.
Yeah, if we in the discotheque.
We are back. It has been a long week, but we are back in the disco. Would you like to touch my monkey?
Oh, what is up, Klaus? What is up, Ferdinand?
Hello, Gonta. Gonta, did you get any more pints of Guinness thrown in your face?
Yeah,
Did you enjoy it?
no.
Why not? It
I
is.
don't drink.
It is free alcohol. You don't have to drink it. You just have to let it absorb into your pores.
No, it still tastes and smells like sadness.
Yes, it does.
It's
What
a
is your
burden and
favorite
suppression
movie?
Of an entire nation.
What was your favorite movie of 2024? Texter
Tastes
says.
like a lack of potatoes.
Texter says I'm probably alone on this, but but my favorite movie of 2024 was Boys in the Boat. I gotta say, I don't know what that is.
Who are the boys? And why are they in a boat?
That sounds like something that's nominated for an Oscar. So I
Could have been myself and my buddy, you know.
Yeah, Cameron, what is your favorite movie of 2024?
I'm gonna have to go with Deadpool 3. It was almost a tie between Dune Part 2.
Well, you can have the same favorite.
No, I don't want to say
Deadpool 3.
You can absolutely have the same.
Well, then I'm
favorite.
going to say Wolverine and Deadpool.
There you go. Look at you. Way to jump out. So as far as the worldwide box office goes, the number one movie in the world in 2024 was actually a cartoon
called
Inside Out 2.
Huh.
Which the Inside Out things are pretty good.
I started watching that and then I started crying almost straight away. And I was like, nah,
yeah, okay. So that emotion. All right. Number 2 was Deadpool and Wolverine. Number 3, Despicable Me. 4. Number 4, Moana 2. Number 5, Dune Part 2, which is pretty good. I mean, you know, Willy Wonka riding the worm was just amazing.
Come with me.
I thought I was going to get him the spit take. And he's going to have to clean up that whole thing. Willy Wonka riding the worm.
There was no worms in Willy Wonka.
But he played Wonka
on Dune Part 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's Timothy. It's
not here, man.
It's Timothy Chalamet.
Chalamet. What is it? Charlemagne? Is it
Chalamet? Charlemagne.
No, that's Midnight Shyamalan.
No, that's not. That's Shambhala.
There's Shambhala.
Shambhala. This is Shyamalan. All right.
What is this show?
Number 6 was Wicked, which I didn't see, but my wife and my daughter saw and they loved it. Number 7, Godzilla versus Kong: The New Empire.
Didn't see it. It's
number 8, Kung Fu Panda 4. No. Number 9, Venom: The Last Dance. The sing along. The sing along was amazing. It's on digital right now. You have to pay for it. It'd be on something where you don't have to pay for it. Beetlejuice was number 10. Gladiator 2 was 11. Bad Boys Ride or Die 12. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes 13. 14 was Twister. And 15, It Ends With Us. I would say that was for the worldwide box office. You notice one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
All those movies made money. You think any of those are getting Oscars?
Not even slightly.
Well, maybe for like special effects or costumes or something.
Did you watch Twisters? Did y'all watch Twisters?
I haven't watched it yet.
I tried to, and I just fell asleep. It's on Peacock, and I was just like, this is terrible.
How you say Peacock disturbs me. The domestic box office for 2024, so this is just inside their United States, was basically the same thing. Yes, basically the same thing. Little bits of it out of order, but all movies that are either sci-fi or cartoons.
I do want to see
comedies. See, that's the thing. I don't understand, and I never will understand this. Why the snooty actors in Hollywood? Well, you know, this is ruining what. Because people don't go see your movies. You know why? Because they're not entertaining.
No. Yes. Do you know the film Brendan Fraser's film The Whale?
I never watched it because it's about a fat guy.
Absolutely,
and I relate.
Terrible film. It was abysmal, but yet all the hoity-toities decided, oh, well, you know, I do believe that this deserves an Oscar. And I think not only will we give it 1, but we'll give it 5 because it's about dark and it's a very feeling kind of a thing that nobody can relate to.
I got to say, my favorite thing that you've ever said in the year of 2024, you just
hoity-toity.
It's a hoity-toities.
It's a little bit hoity-toity.
Hoity-toities. Thank you for that gift, Dodie.
I don't know how to spell it, but yes, thank you
There's
for that.
Letters in it somewhere.
Yes. Not the biggest year for superhero films for sure.
No.
And COVID, even though it was a couple of years ago, and then there was a writer's strike, there were things that put a lot of things on delay, and you know, people getting arrested and things like that, causing companies to have to change an entire direction. Because Kang, the guy who played Kang, and just so Marvel had to change their entire direction.
Yeah, they
domestic violence, and he got fired. Yeah. They actually had movies planned out with titles and everything. And he was the big bad in all of them, and no more.
I need to look into that.
Now we have RDJ as Doom.
Yes.
Did you watch, what was that one that we were going to watch, the Hunter thing, Craven the Hunter?
No.
Okay.
I had a feeling. So I've had a pretty good nose about movies since I was a little kid.
You're not supposed to smell them.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I got kicked out of a DVD store for that.
So yeah, you shouldn't have been in that section anyway. You were too young for that. So my group of friends growing up, I would always pick the movies.
Okay.
Really good at it. The one time this other guy picked the movies, it was the worst movie we had ever seen.
Yeah.
Until recently when I saw the worst movie I've ever seen. Worst movie of 2024, without a doubt, the worst movie of all time. And I've already ranted on this many times, but I got a chance to do it again. It's my show. Joker 2 is the worst movie ever created by mankind. When movies first started and they had no sound, a lot of those were really good, by the way.
Charlie Chaplin.
All of those, any movie ever made before, and whatever genre, before Joker 2, They were all better than Joker 2.
See, the
Any
thing is-
movie made after Joker 2, unless there's a Joker 3, it's the worst movie ever made.
Do you think it's because of Joaquin Phoenix, or do you think it's because just the movie was crap?
No, the movie was crap.
The writing
story
was bad. The
abysmal.
story was bad.
Okay.
And then in the end, you find out he wasn't really the Joker. The guy who was the Joker killed him in like the last minute.
All the story is about nothing, and it's just torture.
Yeah,
That's
it's not.
all it is.
It's not good. Lady Gaga can sing, but we already knew that.
Yeah.
She can sing. Yes.
Yeah, she can. No, she can.
Yeah, she absolutely can sing.
But here's the thing.
If you don't think she can sing, listen to her classical
no,
stuff
no,
with
she
what's
can-
his name? The old guy.
Tony something.
Tony Bennett.
Soprano. Yeah.
Tony Bennett. Yeah.
Like when it comes out on the free movies, I'd probably give it a watch.
I think it's
just
already
to see
out.
how
I think
bad
it's
it
I
is.
think it's out on Max. I think so.
Oh, okay. I don't
Yeah.
know, Max.
Yeah. So but you don't want to
Don't
do us a favor.
do
Don't-
this to yourself.
Don't hurt yourself like that. Okay. All right. We took the hurt for you, and we're trying to stop you from also hurting.
Okay.
All right. Scott says the Oscars are about the Hollywood elite celebrating themselves. Those of us in flyover country are beneath them.
Yep.
It's not just flyover country. It's everywhere. I mean, the world said those movies are better than anything that will be nominated for an Oscar. The world said that. I mean, an animated film, you can say, yeah, it's because kids was number one. Number two in the world was the raunchiest Marvel movie of all time.
What was that?
Wolverine. And,
Oh, yeah.
Deadpool.
That was naughty.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
That was raunchy for
Naughty.
sure. Yes. But underneath,
Got a raunchy.
underneath the best story of the three,
Yeah. Oh no, it was.
because it was a redemption of Wolverine.
And he said bad words.
Yeah.
I like that part.
Yeah, you would. But underneath, there's a great story. I think if the story wasn't great, I don't think it would have done as good as it did.
Do you know
The
what
story
surprised
really
me?
added to it?
Do you know what surprised me most about that entire film, and the fact that it's not CGI? It's the body on Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, you haven't seen his workout videos? Yeah, he put some workout videos out, and they pop up on your feed every once in a while. At least
This
if
is
you
this is a shout out to Hugh Jackman. Hugh, buddy, old pal. G'day, mate. Come on up here to South Carolina, and you can work out with the Odie, and you can get me as ripped as you are, and I'll give you a manly hug at the end of it.
Hey, he's like my age. He needs to work out with me.
Well, then he can work out with all of us. Then.
No.
What if he works out with me?
Well, then you're
I'd
just,
like to work out with Wolverine.
you're too young.
He's
Why?
not too young. You're never too young or too old to lose weight and get in shape.
No,
And
but to work out with
that is
Wolverine.
what Hugh Jackman has proven to us.
Fine, I'll work out with Ryan Reynolds. I'll do the Deadpool workout.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any other substances that were involved in his workout. I don't
I
know.
don't think so. I think it was a regular.
Could have been. It might have been on the up and up. Who knows?
Odyssey.
Texas says I'm excited about Christopher Nolan's Odyssey. That's it's going to be.
He's Irish.
Yeah, but people are still writing movies about some of that old material.
Irish people.
Listen to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WORD Nerd Hour coming up. Long live the fighters!
Christopher Nolan, if you're watching
He's Snuggly.
and you want another Irish person in the film, just give me a shout.
Like Timothy Shyamalan. That's a really big worm.
They do. How do you know they don't?
You know, I can't disprove.
The deer.
I reckon Scott.
Did you
see?
say Mountain Dew for me?
Mountain Dew?
Okay. So disappointed.
Oh, you wanted me to say Mountain Dew?
There we no, I did not. I did not. That's not what I was. No.
That's how we
No,
pronounce
you said
Dew.
deal. I want to hear Mountain Dew.
I need to stop and start. I believe in angels.
Quit driving around our cars. This is not a roundabout. It's not a turnaround. Stop being lost. You know, I am so glad that I'm still on vacation, because after that first hour, if the second hour is like the first hour, I need to rest, because it's just too much. It's too much.
The energy I bring. It's the energy.
It's definitely you.
Energy.
For sure, it's you, and it's your influence.
I'm
I
a
mean,
bad influence.
Thank you for everybody knows that. Thank you for your influence.
I had a dream.
The Sam Hill, are you singing?
I believe in angels.
I don't know the song.
I don't know
Something
either.
good in everything I see.
Did the Wiggles sing that?
No.
Okay. It sounds like something the Wiggles would sing.
Oh,
I haven't watched the Dune series on Max or whatever it is.
so you're familiar with the Wiggles discography? Discography? What do you say?
Discography. Kick me. Excuse me. Kick me. Trey, despite what some people would tell you, I really like the Snyder cut of Justice League. Snyder.
I found who
Like
sings
how
it.
you held that for a second, Schneider.
And I don't know what my mouth is going to do as far as words go.
That's the Abbas there.
Oh, it was an ABBA song.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just hope that's not going out over the stream. Did that Abbas song go out over the stream?
Yeah, if it would, if it was,
Shouldn't.
If the thing is up.
It's not up.
Really?
Yeah,
Because you don't look certain.
I am, because all the pods are down apart from us.
The only ABBA song that I can really think of has to do with there's something in the air that night that wasn't right. Fernando.
That's kind of lame, Scott.
I don't know that
I don't know
ABBA,
why.
when would they have crossed, ran into some guy named Fernando?
All the time.
Aren't they from like Switzerland or something? Sweden. That was that's someplace European.
Well, one time when we
There's
go
no
into
Fernando
the mountains,
in
when
Sweden.
we go into the
They could've went to
mountains,
Spain
No.
or Italy.
when you go into the mountains,
Yeah, I just picked up the new Justice League comics today.
meet
Been meaning to
Fernando.
do that. I collected them, then they stopped doing it. Now they're back, and I got to decide if I want to collect them again. Fernando!
I don't know why. I'm just thinking of that telenovela. She should kill them both.
All right, Trey. So my daughter right away is like, he's not my Superman. Talking about Corn Sweet.
Superman.
And here's the thing. I'm willing to give him a chance. Right now, Henry Cavill's my guy. That's my Superman.
Mhm.
And I got to see Christopher Reeve in the drive-in when that first came out, and it was amazing as a little kid. But Cavill's still my guy. But Corn Sweet can be the next Superman. He's 6'5", and we found out that Cavill is only 6'1".
Yes.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are taller
No.
than Henry Cavill.
No.
I thought you were like,
6. Bang on the money.
oh, okay, I'm 6'1.5". I am taller. I haven't measured myself since the shrinking probably happened. 'Cause
I'm not,
get
but
older
I
and
have.
shrink.
The
I
shrinkage.
have-
Yeah, but I keep my hair big, so
Yeah,
I'm still,
yeah,
I'm
bigger,
still, yeah.
You ever thought of poofing it?
Yeah, I can do that. It's just a blow dryer. You've seen what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Halloween. All you do is blow dry my hair, and it's back to the 80s for me.
What age are
Like a
you,
lion's
Dave?
mane.
Dave's not here,
Come
man.
on now.
What age is Dave?
Come on
No,
now.
not age.
That's
Height.
very
Height.
insensitive,
Height.
Dave.
Height.
They're not. They're dwarves. Okay.
Oh, I'm not
Look at
fighting
you,
Dave
Dave.
anyway. No.
You're Rob Brown height.
Big guy. Big guy.
Wait, Rob Brown 6'3"?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Dave, not quite what I wanted to hear.
He's talking about platforms when he dresses up as Gene Simmons.
What?
Exactly.
You
know, Kiss?
That's more confusing than what I was thinking.
Call me Dr. Love. The Doctor of Love.
I'm aware of that, but
Dr. Love.
specifically, why is he doing that?
Why not?
Yeah. I've worn platforms dressed up as Kiss before.
It's not surprising.
I'll kiss you if you wear platforms.
And I also fell down the stairs because I tried my cousin Keith's platforms
Well,
on
he
because he
might fall
dressed
down
up.
the stairs if
He
he tries
had
to
like
kiss me.
he had like a Kiss tribute band. And I fell down the stairs in his platforms because they're not easy to walk in.
No, why would they be easy?
I also am not very. He faked the throw. I also am not very. I'm not very.
Oh God!
Wasn't very agile. You okay? Yeah. You hurt your pelvis?
Am I going down?
Often. Ugh.
Ow! I hit my knee that needs replaced. It hurt really bad.
Oh no, my
I-
bum leg.
I think I might cry. Welcome into hour number 2 of the Upstate Pulse. Hey, if you haven't told a friend about us, well, you're not being a friend to us. So if you're enjoying this show, if you enjoyed that first hour, or you went, my God, what was that? Well, you need to share that with somebody else. Make sure you tell a friend about it, about us, so they can listen and watch and have a good time on a Saturday night. Because, the world may be on fire. I don't smell smoke, and it's okay to have a good time on Saturday night. No, that's Cameron from earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, Chinese sometimes this affects people the wrong way.
Let's not focus on that.
Well,
guys.
I mean, that restroom is very durable. I mean, the things that leave in that restroom. I mean, if we found out how many toilet seats have been replaced in that restroom. Anyway,
let's face it, it's not the worst thing I've done to that restroom.
But I'll tell you one thing: nothing says a fun night quite like
Why?
It's not on the stream. It's okay. It's only going out to the general public.
It's all right. We were dancing.
We were dancing
like queens, dancing queens, even though that was not dancing
That
queens.
wasn't dancing.
I know, but there's a common theme today, thanks to you and your boy from earlier. Jason, that's his name. Jason says, Cavill reinvented the Superman role and will always be the Superman. So on the stream, we were talking about the Superman trailer. And here's the thing. Henry Cavill was trending on X for a while when the trailer came out for the new Superman. And it's because people, that's my Superman. I can't. Here's the thing. If you want a role to live on, or should the role just stop? When that actor no longer is doing that role for whatever reason, should no one ever play that role again? When it comes to a comic book character, I disagree, except for Wolverine so far. But I mean, that's about it. Batman's been played by what? 7 or 8 different people. Superman's been played by.
Oh, I mean, do you count animated too?
No, I'm talking about live action.
Yeah.
Batman's been played by a bunch of different people. So has Superman.
Yeah.
It's just, and it's the Superman for the next generation. Some people don't like the new Star Wars, but the next generation did. I mean, again, you're not that generation.
No, I liked it, but it's now. If you're talking about movies, what about bands? What about if a band has to replace somebody?
As long as they're not Linkin Park, everything's okay.
That's exactly what I was going to talk
Actually,
about.
I could care less. I could care less. If the band says, yes, we're going with this,
Yeah.
do it. And if you're successful with it, fine. If it failed, well, at least you attempted.
The thing I'm thinking about with that is that if they make new songs, which they have, they've recorded brand new songs. Linkin Park have recorded brand new songs, and they sound fantastic. But when the female singer tries to do the older songs, it just doesn't have that kick to the older songs. It's taken me a long time to warm up. Some of them are good, but it's just taken me a long time to warm
so
up.
here's the thing. I'm a fan of the band, but not a fan of the band.
I'm not a fan.
To the point where I'm just like, I can't believe they replaced the singer. Some bands actually fire their singers.
Yes.
Then there are other cases where the singer dies. AC/DC, not the original singer.
No.
I think was Bon Scott, I believe, was the original singer.
So,
yeah. He died.
Yeah, a lot of Bonds.
Yeah, and he replied, He replied that I'm dead. You need to find another singer. That's what he replied.
I'm dead.
Or you could just do what the Beatles did, and when Paul died, just brought in.
Well, they replaced him with Fall.
Billy Shears.
Yeah, no, they replaced him with False Paul, which is Fall.
Billy Shears was.
If you've watched the documentary, they call him Fall because he's False Paul.
Fake Paul.
Yeah, exactly. And that's accurate because it's on the internet, so it's got to be real.
Anything that's on the internet is true.
Exactly. All right. So, what was your favorite video game of 2024, Cameron?
One moment. I need to consult the list.
I can tell you mine really fast.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
There we go.
Oh,
by the way, still a lot of people's favorite video game is Grand Theft Auto 5.
All right, I'll say my favorite video game of the year was Destiny 2. It's a DLC, but the final shape, because it ended like a 10-year story with the game. Me and my friends played the crap out of it.
There you go. And you
got every single achievement and challenge in that raid.
He's got like a bunch of rings on the shelf that he got from being able to do all that and other stuff.
Yeah, so within like the first couple weeks of
all right
of the raids opening.
According to Steam, the top 12 games that made the most money in 2024: Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, Power World, PUBG, Elden Ring, Black Myth Wukong, Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Apex Legends, Helldivers 2, Baldur's Gate 3, and Destiny 2. Now that's on Steam, so it's computer. And so some of these are ongoing games that they came out a year or two ago and people are still playing them.
I have a question about Warhammer because it was really big.
Cameron just got it for Christmas.
Oh, yes.
But it was really, really big in Ireland. So much to the fact that families were breaking apart because people, guys and girls, were playing it way too much. Did anything like that happen over here?
I don't think it got. I think it's a lot bigger over in Europe than it is in.
Yeah, there was.
It's still big here, but there's the jokes of, well, get them into Warhammer minis and they'll never have money for drinks.
Yeah. All right. So people who say that, the video game industry, no one plays games, are wrong. Best-selling games in 2024 in the U.S., number one was College Football 25, which had been gone for a long time. And the fact that it came back, that a lot of people want that. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Madden NFL 25, Elden Ring, and Dragon's Dogma 2, which is really good. Global video game industry is $1 billion business and has been for many years. In 2024, the revenue from the worldwide gaming market was estimated at almost $455 billion US dollars.
Wow.
With the mobile gaming market generating an estimated $98.7 billion US dollars of the total. All right, this year, and I guess it happened last year too, but I didn't notice it. Xbox put out a year in review for individuals. So you can find out what game you played the most and all that kind of stuff. And I must say, I think this proves I'm a gamer, but it's also sad.
Okay.
So I'm in the top 1% of players for time played in the entire world. Okay. Top 1%.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
In the entire world.
That's your hobby.
Yeah, it is.
So
I'm in the top 10% of players for game score, top 10% of players for achievements unlocked. My top 3 games, number one, Cameron, what would you think my number one game is?
Fallout 4.
No, my number one game is Starfield.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Right.
which I am playing even still right now. Unfortunately,
is that on the app, by the way? Is that on the Xbox app?
It's
should be.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's where you get it from if you sign in. All right, Starfield. I played, and I know my wife is listening, but whatever. I played 637 hours of Starfield over 2024. I am in the top 1% of games most act for that particular game. All right, so I am one of the top 1% in the world.
You are Todd Howard's boy.
Playing Starfield. I love Todd Howard. My number 2, speaking of Todd Howard, was Fallout 4, which I played half as much, 337 hours. I'm in the top 2% of gamers playing Fallout 4. My number 3 was Baldur's Gate 3. I only played 286 hours of that, and I'm only in the top 10% of that. I also took my favorite new game. I'm going to go with Dragon Age, the Veilguard. Played it. I love Dragon's Dogma 2, Diablo 4's expansion. Love that. The new Indiana Jones game is huge, but I got bored with it way too fast, and I feel bad about it, but it's not enough action in it. Cameron, what was your Xbox year in review?
All right. Well, Destiny 2 was apparently my number one game. Big shock. I also got a thing that's a big time brawler. I don't know what that's for.
By the way, my gaming style is RPG with a little bit of magic.
Mine was action and adventure, then role playing, then strategy, then shooter. I had 927 hours. Games played 21. My busiest month apparently was June, which is when Destiny 2 came.
And mine was in July.
Yeah. So I was in the top 4% of players for time played. I'm in the top 3% for gamer score. Top 4% for achievements unlocked. Then Destiny 2, I had 317 hours. Diablo 4, I had 201. And Veilguard, I had 77 hours.
So I do play more than you do.
Find it there for me.
Wow.
Find it, youth.
You young person.
Hello, child.
It's probably not even on it. It's probably you're Odie. You're just crap. Okay.
Trey says, I've heard Lonzo call Rob Brown a 1%er so many times. Now I know that Lonzo is one too. When it comes to video gaming, yes, I am.
Why is there so much dirt on your phone, Odie?
Oh, stop it.
It's supposed to be there.
I'm so scared.
Irish people don't clean their beards. Leave them alone.
Don't. It's all
loose
skin.
It's product. That's what it is. It's product. His beard is actually white, but he colors his beard like that guy on Peacemaker.
Mafia.
Here's the go to Xbox.com and look it up there.
So we're just going to say that Odie spent about 4 minutes playing games and.
All right, Dave says, I'm jealous. Where do y'all find the time? Here's the thing. I need a knee replacement. So I have been down for quite some time. Most of this year. I hide it as much as I can. If you watch Rob Brown show, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m., 10 a.m. on our brother station, The Fan, you see me hobble every once in a while because I'm in a lot of pain and I need a new knee. And so I go home and there's a lot of things I would like to do, but I can't do. And the one thing that video games do for me, it takes my mind off of pain. Because if I'm solving a puzzle or I'm trying to get through a hard level, I'm not thinking about how much I'm hurting. Other people cope with it by drinking or doing drugs or finding, yoga or something like that. Everyone
out their backyard with a beige.
Maybe it's an unhealthy way of displacing my pain, but video games do that for me.
No, it's not.
And it's also escape from the stress of every day. Because believe it or not, working in a place with a lot of personalities, A+ personalities, a bunch of egos, a bunch of alphas, which clash all the time. And yes, I am one of them. I am not denying that I'm one of them. Who knows, maybe one of the biggest ones. But having to deal with that, and yes, Odie is definitely one. You need a place to go to get rid of that, to detox in a way from all the egos. That's why I play video games by myself also.
Yeah, you get immersed in something else outside of the things you're dealing with. And I'm surprised my numbers were so high because I don't really play that much on the weekends. I mostly just play during the weekdays.
Yeah, but you play a couple hours a day, it adds up. So I play a couple hours a day. I mean, all right, it's probably double that, but still, I mean, because I don't have anything to do because I physically can't really do a whole lot, which sucks for my yard, but that's just how it goes. And so that's why I've been playing so much.
Is it bad that I feel like sort of proud of myself for having such a high gamer score?
Not even slightly.
It's like,
the fact that I'm in the top 1% of my, that's a good point. 1% of my hobby. Yeah, I'm good. Especially, who knows if they break it down by age, I would love to know where I am.
Also, the other thing is like, I feel better for everybody else because I feel like I have a healthy balance on this stuff.
Well, if you think about it, I'm probably not in the top 80% of my hobbies. So the fact that you're in the top 1%, that's a big deal.
All right, Chris wants to know who the Witch King of the station is. Look at that, it's break time. You are listening to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WRD, the voice of the Carolinas.
Did we ever say what our favorite movie was on? No, we did.
We said, you guys, I didn't say what my favorite movie was.
What's your favorite movie?
I didn't.
Your favorite movie?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's
this is why I had to write a list.
I guess it probably is.
It's like
is Wolverine and Deadpool.
Wolverine.
I really liked Red One. I really liked that.
Red One was good. I enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed that movie.
That was a watchable movie.
Everybody else wanted to crap on it for some reason. It's just like, guys, what are you watching?
Yeah, what were you watching, man?
Because one of the reviews is like, who is this for? I'm like, evidently,
people that want to watch movies?
Well, I guess I get the question because it's not for kids.
No, it's not.
So it's probably for like 16 up.
Actually true, yeah, because a friend of mine, I said it to him back in Ireland, said you need to watch this. He says, is it a kids movie? I said, your older kids? Yeah, not your younger kids. He said, what age? And I said,
it's not a younger kids movie.
It's
15,
not
16?
only subject matter, but some of the fights and stuff. Just Krampus alone might freak a kid out.
Yeah.
Even though he was a good character.
Unless you're German.
Yeah.
If you're German, you won't.
Well, if you're German, you're already freaked out by Krampus. Now you get to see what your imagination told you he was. Now you see him on screen and go,
oh no, they know. They know what Krampus looks like.
Have you seen like it's like a parade of Krampuses?
And they don't hold
Oh,
back.
that was freaky.
They don't hold back.
When do the Germans ever hold back?
1946.
There's a time when they got the bus handed to them.
1945, they kind of started to hold back, and then 1946, they just held back everything.
As they should.
Mm.
Haven't seen that, Jason. Have you seen the new Hellboy?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's that's not my Hellboy. No, it didn't look good from a
It's
story
actually,
standpoint.
it's actually really scary.
Is it?
It's really, really dark and really
Yeah.
kind of
You get frightened?
seriously
Frightened how? Jump scares or just
disturbing.
okay?
Yeah.
Because I'm more.
Consider it more occult or
No, just disturbing.
If I'm going to get frightened from a movie, it's going to be something demonic and
and it is
something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Something
that.
like that would scare me.
Well, like at the end of the day,
considering you're the main character.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
at the end of the day, he's Hellboy. Like,
Yes.
The name is in the title is in the name kind of thing.
It
Like,
is. You're right.
it's worth watching, Jason, but it's kind of just yeah.
That pretty much sums it
Put
up.
the lights on.
It was very eloquent.
Put the lights on.
Have someone bigger than you there beside you to cuddle. It's kind of hard for me, and I'm not cuddling with Lonzo again.
Well,
no.
It was just too enjoyable. Speaking of which, my granddaughter got for Christmas
Yes.
a stuffed unicorn bigger than her. It was like this big.
Is it so fluffy?
It was very fluffy.
So fluffy.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, it was really large.
There was something in the air that
It's gonna be stuck in your head. You're gonna wake up going, Fernando.
It's so fluffy.
It's exactly what I did when I hugged it. You got to do that. Looks like a rainy day movie. And well, you're probably not here, but if you are, it's raining. So
He is. Jason is here.
okay. Well, I don't know. Is this someone
Don't
from your new
dox your
job?
man.
No, I used to work with him in
Okay. All right.
in a previous employee.
Oh, come on, guys.
Don't have to ask me twice, Davenport.
We are going past PG here. All right. So I do go past that sometimes. But let's not,
Do you know why it's called a kilt? Because the last person to call it a skirt, I killed him.
Which is why he's here in America.
Extradition laws, children.
Yeah.
They're
Do we have
actually-
statute of limitations in Ireland?
No.
He knew that right away, didn't he? That's a little weird.
Apparently. Apparently.
Welcome back into the club.
Yeah.
Lonzo and Odie and Cameron here. We're going to talk about 2024, the year that was. What was your favorite animated or anime show or movie from 2024? And it may exclude Odie, although he did watch something like 2 weeks ago that he really enjoyed.
What was the naughty thing you made me watch? There was
Creature Commandos.
Nudity in it.
By the way, there are a lot of cartoons like that. I just don't know what. Yes,
What?
I mean,
I've
there
been
always
missing out.
there always has been.
Well, I figured
Yeah.
that due to, who you are, you would have known.
Yeah, me too.
I take
Yeah.
that as
Yes.
well. No, I don't.
All right, we made an assumption about his knowledge of something, and we were wrong. So anyway,
Yeah, but she was nudie,
so
and everything was there for you to look at.
yeah, you should have watched the next episode. Anyway,
Show me your phone.
no,
No.
I'm not.
Give me your tablet.
I didn't bring it today.
Get a whole
no.
bunch of unexplained dirt on it.
All right, so my favorite cartoon or animated series this past year, it's so hard because they're like, was Invincible last year?
I just asked.
So I
wrong.
can't-
that's a good question.
I can't
Oh,
remember because that was really good. Creature Commandos, I like it. I don't love it. It's getting a little bit better as the episodes go. There's still something missing. I mean, it's not bad, it's not horrible, but it's not on par with something like Invincible or
Yeah.
something like that. But I'm gonna have to go with My Hero Academia, and because we're getting close to really bad things or really good things. I still think a lot of people are gonna die.
Probably.
A lot of people already died. more are going to die.
Some people have their powers gone, and
Yeah,
other things are going bad.
Maybe they're going to die and stay dead.
Sorry, Invincible was released in 2000.
Well, we're talking about season 2?
Season 2, yeah.
Yeah, it may not have been last year. I think I watched it last
Yeah,
year,
'cause
but it'd
season
been
3 is
out in
coming
a
out.
while.
3 is coming out next year.
Yeah. So, also not a show for kids, but it's pretty good.
Doesn't look it.
Favorite streaming show last year. This was hard because Fallout was really good, and not only was the Fallout series so good, it caused people to go back to the game, including Odie.
Yeah.
Odie, after you watched it, went back and started playing Fallout.
Did.
Skeleton Crew is really, really good.
Okie dokie.
And Penguin is very good. We've got like 2 episodes left. We haven't watched them all because you just cannot watch
It's
a bunch of those in a row. But it's good though. Also, X-Men 97. So X-Men 97.
I forgot about 97.
Poor Gambit. He's gonna come back though.
He will.
He's gonna be one of Apocalypse's 4 horsemen.
I like to guarantee that he's gonna come back.
He's gonna come back. We know he's not really dead. I don't know if Apocalypse brings you. Oh, there it is. Woo! Well, turn it off.
No.
I mean, why'd you let it play?
If I'm going to be
feel like he
noobed,
should
I'm
be
going to be
noobed
noobed
twice.
for the full thing.
He said noobed, not nude. If he's going to be nude for the whole thing,
Don't you Donald Duck in here.
Yes, no Donald Ducking tonight.
It's way too
Oh
late for
yeah,
that.
Scott Smith mentioned
There were so many
Legend
good
of Vox
ones.
Machina season 3, which was really good also, and kind of sad.
Why did my mind blank?
Kind of sad. Although
Poor Cash.
Percy did come back.
Yeah, and Percy.
Yeah, whatever, but he's not the same. No one's the same.
No, he's
Someone
the same.
lost their religion. I mean, this is a lot of things.
You
A lot of things just went bad.
You ready?
We're always ready. Well, dang, you done just messed up, boy.
Oh yeah, boy, you done moved it now.
Oh, you in trouble.
Ooh-wee. I think that's my favorite.
I do love it. Your
Hopefully,
your
that was the
sign
last
language
one.
was seen on camera.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
I think it's like-
Yes, it was. It absolutely was.
Sign
It's a
language.
side view.
I
Yeah.
had an itchy face.
Did you? Yeah, I wonder why.
That's my itchy finger.
All right. So Scott mentioned Legend of Vox Machina. Let's see. Mark said Creature Commandos. Mark also said Penguin was his favorite, followed by Skeleton Crew. Skeleton Crew, I gotta say, it is so refreshing
That's
that
good. Yep.
that Disney went, oh, okay. The Acolyte was really bad. We don't know why it was really bad. Maybe it's because we're spreading a political agenda that some people people are tired of. Let's go with something that is Goonies in space, labeled as Goonies in space, and it actually is Goonies in space.
And everybody likes it.
And it gives you that feeling of, at least for me and people my age, and even people probably Odie's age, of what it was like when E.T. came out and Odie came out. That's we might have been about the same year.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Odie. But
Do you know, I wanted to come out of the closet many, many years ago, but I couldn't because it was fabulous.
well, of course, it's a lot of clothes in there, and you can dress up. It's so I'm so glad that they got Skeleton Crew right. Acolyte was so bad. I don't know, Cameron, which was worse, Acolyte or Joker 2?
Joker 2.
You're right. Joker 2 was so bad.
Here's the thing.
It was so bad.
There was like 1 or 2
Acolyte
things.
at least had some saber fights.
Yes, when that one Sith guy killed everybody.
You know that one dude, that one guy.
I don't even remember his name.
I don't remember his name either. He
That
was-
one guy.
Yes. Yeah. And then there was the twins, and one of them was good, and one of them was bad.
And then they reversed it.
Yeah.
My favorite show of the entire.
Dexter says
thing-
Blue-Eyed Samurai.
What's that?
Peaches.
Peaches. Millions of peaches.
I don't know. Reunited.
Peaches for me.
No, Peaches and Herb. Anyway, what you were saying?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. Okay.
Mhm.
There you go.
I still need to watch the last half of the.
So do not
Last series?
spoil because he's
Oh no,
behind.
somebody already did.
Oh, did they?
Somebody texted in the show on Sunday nights and said, "Oh,
Wow.
I can't believe."
Wait, what
thi-"
show on Sunday night?
Oh, I think it's Sunday nights with Odie Fitzgerald. Don't know who he is. He sounds really cool though,
I don't know.
or
Yeah.
kind of a little bit
it's-
flamboyant.
I don't know. Mildly pretentious.
Sounds like he's pretending to be from another country, but he's actually from, Lawrence.
Yeah. Pickens. Tell you what.
Yeah, you what? Boy, get them cows in the back 40 got loose, but I let
Oh,
old Wilbur, my
no.
dog, get out there and rustle them for me.
Sorry.
And then I put on my cowboy hat and got my lasso.
I'll just take him down to the train station.
What?
Oh yeah.
Are you going on the
Oh no,
last
if you know what going to the train station means, text 71307.
Does that
or on
also
the
mean
street.
that they're going to the train station?
Nope.
I'm glad you found a show that you really liked. Something that they really like around here is when we go to break.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that. You are listening to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WORD, the voice of the Carolinas.
Come back with
Round two. You know, it was all right, Trey. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it was all right.
I'd say it was good.
It was all right to good, depending on what episode.
Yeah. Well, overall,
And there are certain parts
I would
that
say
that agenda was pushed.
it was.
Yeah.
But if you look at the overall story construction, I thought it was a good story. Because there were some things, the way I judge a good story is if I don't actually see it coming.
Okay.
Because if it's actually
That
good
was
enough
true.
to
The
be
majority of the things I watch, I wouldn't be able to enjoy them because a lot of things are so obvious. You know what? Some shows are obvious, but it's okay
yeah.
because you're hoping something happens and it does.
I
Rather
love
than
I love the shows that you know what's going to happen, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, we knew you knew, but that's not what we're going to do. I'm just
Oh, I love a
completely-
good fake out. He's like,
Yeah.
I would
love-
never fake anybody out about anything, ever. That's just not my style.
That sounds fake. So is WWE going fully to Netflix? Is it?
No, just Raw is going to Netflix. SmackDown will still be on USA, and it's going to 3 hours.
But if you cook it
But Raw as well. I mean, especially if you get it raw, you got to cook it.
and Wrigley,
That's really raw. Okay, that's live. Going to be interested to see, Chris, what it's like on Netflix. Netflix, the first foray into sports was the boxing match a few weeks ago. They also on Christmas they did NFL for the first time, which wasn't bad. Their panel of experts was kind of
you mean they
there
don't?
are a lot of rejects from other places, but the games were good, and the overall presentation wasn't bad. And those jackets or whatever they were that they gave the two of the winners on each team, like the Chiefs wearing those, Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes wearing a big old long red cape things, that looked really cool. It did, and people finally realized how big Travis Kelce really is. That is
He's a large man.
He is.
What's Landman, Jason?
That has
Also-
to do with what the show you were watching, I think.
Nothing to do with it.
Well, I don't know.
Also, one of the funniest things to come from that.
Echo, I didn't really care for that too much, Trey, except for Kingpin.
I like She-Hulk.
Yeah, Kingpin was the.
She-Hulk wasn't last year, was it? I think it was the year before.
That was the year before.
I think he's just talking in general because he's still on the fence about Agatha.
I like Aubrey Plaza.
Oh, she's talking
funny.
about pushing agenda. He's talking about pushing agendas. Yeah, for sure. That's too political.
Echo could have been
let's-
a lot better.
Let's get away from that. Yeah, it could have been.
There's so many different ways that they could have made that better. She-Hulk was. Eh.
I mean, there was a couple episodes.
There's a
that weren't
couple
too
of
bad.
good parts, and then there's a couple of just cringy.
I think she was prettier when she wasn't She-Hulk.
Oh, agreed. And that whole thing was just like, how? How can you not get it anyway?
Date is what he meant.
Yes, a date.
A date.
Days.
Maybe. Well,
Wow, man, this show's almost over.
Nearly over.
How'd that happen?
Because we need
Things
a third hour.
and now we're here.
It wasn't funny. It was weird.
No, it did have its funny moments.
It was what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's all I
Yeah.
can say. It was exactly what it was.
I
supposed
don't think she should have broke the fourth wall. In my own honest opinion.
That's what she does.
That is what she does.
Yeah,
That is exactly what she
she does it as much as you know,
does. Deadpool.
Deadpool. That kind
Okay.
Of, yeah. All right, it's time for the Nerd Roundtable here on the Upstate Pulse. There's nothing more nerdier to talk about than booger eating. And
what now?
And Odie had a bad booger, and he's going to talk about it right now.
Oh yeah, I see that on the list.
Bad burger. Went into place that I haven't gone into.
Wait.
Yeah.
How would you pronounce burger?
Burger.
No, pronounce it in your Irish.
Burger.
That is not how you pronounce it.
Burger.
You're doing it that way
right.
on purpose. now it's in his head. I think we all know how you say burger.
I would like
It sounds like a burger.
I would like a cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Hamburger. I would like a hamburger.
And Pepsi.
Hamburger.
All right. Tell us about your booger.
I went somewhere. I'm not going to mention the name of the place because I'm not that way inclined.
Oh, he would like to.
But I went there and I asked for a burger, and it was.
We don't serve boogers here.
It was. There was probably boogers in the burger.
Oh, come on now. Someone's eating supper right now.
what
It's
you're
a
saying
late
is a
supper,
booger
but
burger.
still. Maybe they're having a snack, some nachos or something.
I've had like earlier on in the week, I went and I got some Angus steak burgers, and they were nice. Angus steak burgers. And I've also had some Wagyu steak burgers.
Rich guy over here.
They're nice.
Eating the Wagyu.
Rolling in it, getting some Wagyu.
Wagyu burgers are actually cheaper than Angus burgers. I'm just saying.
Okay, Daddy Warbucks. Continue.
They're like $14 for 6 of them.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's cheap.
That's cheap. But
actually our supper costs more than that.
Yeah,
So,
there you go. It is cheap.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I went on and I got them, and it was just it was half cold coming out, and the bun was a little bit burnt on one side. Don't know how they managed that, but it was the worst burger I've ever had. I ate a quarter of it, and you know what the worst thing is that I'm too polite, because the girlie came down to me and she said, "Is everything okay, hun, or sugar, or whatever, non-committal word she called me, baby," and she said to me, "Is everything all right? Are you doing okay?" And I just looked at her with a big stupid smile on my face. "Well, yeah, thanks. Okay, can I get the bill?"
So what he's saying is the burger was horrible, but the waitress was hot.
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
I was trying to help you.
I mean, no, I'm non-committal on that either.
Okay. Anyway.
But yeah, so it was absolutely terrible.
Okay. So
what was terrible about it?
So
it tasted like absolute. Oh, it was.
What kind of burger? You just got your usual plain burger thing?
No, I don't want to mention exactly what it was, because the girl commented on my accent, and I hope she's.
So you're trying to say that if someone's listening, there's not too many Irish people in the area.
There's a few.
So if there's because I know there's more than you here.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean,
there's at least 5 of us.
Wow.
And
you know every one of them and all their kin. Yes.
I do. Yeah.
Yes.
But no, it was diabolical.
So it was a hot burger?
No, it was terrible.
Okay. All right. No. Would you go back and give that place another chance?
That was my second time to give it a chance.
Oh, well, yeah. How bad was the first one?
I got breakfast with a couple of buddies of mine, and the 3 of us left our break. Well, we ate a bit of it, but we left it. And this was my second time of giving it a second chance. And
I just got to say, I've been blessed or cursed. I'm going to go with cursed, of working with people who are very picky eaters. Not only you, I'm gonna go ahead and say some guy named Matt, very picky eater.
Yeah.
Matthew,
yeah,
very picky eater. So I mean, there's a lot. I don't know if it's a radio thing, because I don't think it is, because me and Fat Boy will eat just about anything, obviously.
Yeah, but here's the thing:
but you are a very picky eater.
I would be, yeah.
I'm just curious if someone else would have noticed what you noticed. Now the burnt bun, I mean, you're gonna notice that
it was crispy.
So it wasn't burnt. It wasn't black.
It was.
Did you open it up and look at it and go, "Man, this thing's black"?
No,
Do you not like your buns toasted?
Depending on the day I'm having. But it was almost like a stale bun, but it was only stale on half of the bun.
Was it grilled? So half the bun was grilled and the other half wasn't? Because that would make sense.
Both of them were grilled.
Because sometimes they just grill the inside that goes on the burger, and the outside stays the same.
Yeah, no, the outside was the same. So it looks to me like it could have been put on a hot plate for a minute. Maybe the top was put on the hot plate for longer than the bottom was. I don't know. I don't know, but it was
so
just.
so you're not willing to give a new guy a break because maybe there's a new guy working there or
Don't think it
girl.
was. I don't think it was.
All right.
I just,
Did you look back? Did the chef have no teeth? I mean, was it? I mean, well, I mean, because I think if you, no offense, but if you don't have any front teeth, you don't know what it's like to actually. Yeah, I mean,
didn't actually see the chef or the cook or I didn't.
Okay, because those guys and girls have bad days too.
Oh, they do.
Unfortunately, you end up having to deal with the fact.
I've cooked burgers badly myself once or twice.
But there have been people in this building who've had bad shows before.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been a part of them, but I've heard heard that there's some bad shows.
No, there's no bad shows in this radio station.
So people have bad days.
Yeah.
And yeah. Those was a bad day. Yeah. And so maybe they were having a bad day, or man, what are you doing?
I'm scratching and falling.
Yeah, are you? I mean, it took you.
I think that's his turrets.
No, listen, he got newer hair plugs, and those things itch apparently. So be careful now.
They might come out.
If you, they may end up on the keyboard, and then someone's going to come in and go, "Where does all this hair come from?"
Like I did earlier on.
No, see, that was the whole point.
Yeah, I know.
Then you didn't have to say that.
I did.
See, because I did. This was an inside thing, just me and you. That's and Cameron because he was there. But,
Hi, I'm here.
Hello, Cameron.
Jason says that's why you don't get burgers at Waffle House, Odie.
It was
smothered, covered, chunked, and gravy.
Gravy.
Nice.
I've never had smothered, covered, chunked, and gravy.
I've never done that either.
Yeah, I just don't think that. I mean,
gravy is
there's so much grease already.
What's the smothered?
So cheese.
Covered.
I don't remember.
It might be chili. I think it might be chili.
We are not Waffle House aficionados.
No, we're not.
If you happen to have
chunks are ham.
If you happen to have the best burger in the upstate, give us a text and I'll go and I'll eat the burger.
See, I've heard this before, and I've always been told that Ike's in Spartanburg is the best hamburger. And don't get to Spartanburg very often. And when I do, it's usually for work, and I don't have a chance. And we're there at a restaurant doing a live, it's bad form to go to another restaurant while you're doing a live remote at a certain restaurant. So I've never been able to do that.
I've had a really good burger in Anderson. It was in Arnold's. That was really good.
By the way, Jason, Arnold's? I don't know who Alonzo is, but he sounds like a great guy.
That's him there. Look, I'm pointing at him there now.
Yeah, he's just no Alonzo here. But autocorrect usually says London. So I think he Alonzo'd me on purpose. I did meet Alonzo once. He was an Elvis impersonator. That was excellent. I've told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again just because it's so great. Mark Ryan and I were doing, he's a guy who's no longer here. He's where it's cold, and he deserves it. There is a Hell, Michigan, and I wish he worked there because anyway, we had to do a live sports show in front of an old folks kind of apartment complex thing. Okay. And he got really cold. Alonzo, I can't take it, man. You gotta see if we can go inside. Okay, I'm gonna freeze. So enjoy Michigan. Anyway, so
it probably sounded like
I'm so cold, man. We gotta go back inside. So they pay attention to what you say.
So they took us inside, and we're inside, and we're doing. He's like, it's so much better, Alonzo. It's so much better. By the way, that's a perfect impersonation. You guys have no idea. And so we're in there, and a guy walks up and says, "I listen to you guys all the time. Hi, my name's Alonzo." And I was like, "See, there he is.
It's a real name.
There he is. Is Alonzo." And then during the show, we're doing the show, and then Alonzo went back and got on a white jumpsuit and a really bad Elvis wig and started singing Elvis to the older residents there, and came over and sang to Mark Ryan while we were live on the air, which really bothered him. And I thought it's one of the greatest moments of my radio career.
Please tell me he's saying, "Are you lonesome tonight?"
I don't. I think it might have been.
Are you lonesome?
I think it might have been. It was
tonight in Michigan.
It was great.
Being cold.
It was great. All right. Texas says the Hungry Drover was the best burger besides Windy City Burgers. Okay. I'm guessing those were in Chicago because I don't know of either of those. Vegas.
Haven't a clue.
I'm
gonna ask that question.
Chris says, wasn't Alonzo a player for the Raiders? That was Alzado, I believe.
Same thing, isn't it?
Trey says Ike's has a turbo dog that's bacon wrapped around the frank and it's deep fried.
Well, you see, if it wasn't bacon wrapped, then I would probably take it because I don't do bacon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't dig on swine.
What's wrong with you?
Lots of things.
Why
You know,
don't
it's a much.
Here's the thing, of the many.
Wait a minute, wait a
faults you
minute, wait a
have,
minute.
and there's a lot.
Wait a minute.
That's
Pigs are pets in Ireland. So it's like eating your best friend.
oh no.
That's what it is.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do. I don't like how you looked at me. Listen, I'm going to lose weight. Okay. Stop it.
You can tell that's been bottled up for a week.
Yeah, right.
By the way, we did have an oops, but we're not going to get to it today because we're running out of time because we had so much fun today. Trace has asked for turkey bacon. Will you eat turkey bacon as a person who doesn't like?
Where does a turkey keep his bacons?
The same place that a pig keeps his sausage. It's the same place. Exactly. Zach says, my hair don't care, neither does mine. But Odie's does because he plugs. I mean, he's been scratching it all day looking at me for some reason. I don't know why. I do know that we need to take our final break.
Is he green with it?
When we come back, don't mention green. He is wearing green.
Ooh.
Green and blue. I don't know if
yeah,
it must be an Ireland. So do you have to wear green when you're from Ireland? So, something green has to be on there. You already know about the daggum envy. You're listening to the Upstate Pulse right here on News Talk 98.9 WORD. He's envious of the good burgers at Ike's, and hopefully he'll get there someday.
Good burger.
Oh, it's in Greenville, really. You're in New Jersey, duh.
They've apparently spread to other places too.
Well, only where there's bases.
They're in
Military
Ireland.
bases.
They're in Ireland. They've been spotted in
There are
Ireland.
military bases in Ireland, right?
Yeah, there are.
So
But
they're
that's
wherever there are
not-
military bases.
No,
Because
actually, yes, they were spotted over the minute. Yes, they were.
because that's what they're doing. Because just like in Independence Day, they strategically placed their ships over certain areas, and then when the countdown was over, you saw what happened, and it's something similar to that.
I mean, that's a good strategy.
Or it's speculated that dirty bombs are also in Ireland. I mean, it could be that too.
Dirty bombs.
Supposedly, there's a possibility that these are actually military drones, and they're searching for dirty bombs.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to put this an easier way. Where in Anderson can I get a really
Wow,
good
there
burger?
you go. That's really specific.
Was that his?
Here's the thing, though. On Saturday nights, we work in Greenville, and on Saturday nights when we work in Greenville, we do go out to eat every
We do.
Saturday.
Where's a really good burger around where we are here in Greenville?
It can't be too far of a drive. I mean, we'll go Pelham.
We'll go 20 minutes.
It's always a risk. I still
Speaking
haven't
of burgers, I have one.
had Whataburger yet.
No, you don't. Actually,
Right,
how
right,
do you-
Zach.
how
They're
do you
looking
have
for something that's missing, and they're not going to tell us what it is.
You know,
Could be looking for Mr. Goodbar. They could be looking for Waldo. I don't know.
and if he's in Europe, it's where's Wally?
They could be looking for
Wally.
Big Bird.
He goes by many names.
Waldo over here, and
By the way, at
Why is he
Comic-Con-
Wally?
At Comic-Con, there was a guy dressed as Waldo, and it killed me to hold back to run up and just yell, "I finally found you!"
I'd say many
After all
people,
these
many
years.
people went up to him and said that to him.
Probably.
That was the whole
Many.
point. I mean,
Many.
if you want attention, you dress up as Waldo.
but not
yeah.
as aggressively as I was planning on doing.
Oh, okay. Were you going to release Pappy?
Possibly.
Get him.
Yeah, you don't.
I've searched for hundreds of years.
How'd you?
Where's my $2, Waldo?
Yeah, and much as was said during a certain cartoon or a show, he's right behind you. Turn around. He's right behind you all the time.
What?
Yeah, let's just don't expound.
Okay.
East Coffee Street. That's downtown now. I don't want to go downtown.
Yeah.
As we make our way downtown.
Walking fast. Da 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 da.
If I could fall into the sky.
See, I know the bad version of it.
Oh,
Well, it's not a bad
genre.
version.
Why?
It just says the last bit. It's like, make my way downtown, walk in fast. I'm a seagull. Go. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I'll sing it after the
Do
show.
not,
Must
no,
you be
no. I
interrupting
don't want
us
you to
once
ruin that song.
It's not ruined.
Okay,
It.
it's a
talking.
perfect song.
It's talking.
There are a few perfect songs in the world ever created. That is one of them.
It's talking
Leave it alone,
about
OD.
seagulls.
Trey, don't talk about my ex-wife. That's
Alonzo.
why I'm looking for Waldo.
Waldo went with Cameron Santiago. To the interweb.
Carmen San Diego. He doesn't know who Carmen. I guess she never
He
made it
gets
to
lost.
Ireland. She never made it to Ireland. I mean, she was all over the world. She skipped Ireland.
It's a cartoon.
Yes,
Redhead.
Barbecue place, Trey. Why would we go to a barbecue place? All right, W has spoken. That means this show was nearly funny. That means over.
The knee?
Yeah, I think that's Italian. I think that's Italian. Was it right? Was that it? It's funny
I
Italian.
don't know why.
Hey, Europe boy.
Yo,
It's funny Italian.
it depends on how you make me laugh, whether it's funny or not.
Well done. Was that a dad joke?
No, it's just the fact that you're sticking your mouth out so much with that impersonation.
Well, one does. Doesn't one? All right.
Sometimes too, dude.
Sometimes. All right. A location man.
What?
It's a local man. All right.
It's one of them local boys.
My
too.
fa-
Oh, I thought I heard lotion man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my false teeth came out.
It puts it on its
Local
skin.
man auctions Star Wars memorabilia. Estimated at what? Okay, this dude started collecting Star Wars, is getting ready to auction off his Star Wars stuff. How much is it worth, OD?
$1.5 million.
Not even close. Cameron.
200 million.
No, that's way too much.
That's way too much, man.
It's $7 million. So
I was closer. I win the holiday.
he has over 5,000 items estimated to be worth $5 to $7 million, starting his collection by purchasing a vintage toy collection for $4,000. He now plans to sell over half of his collection through auctions starting in January. Key pieces include rare items like an Obi-Wan Kenobi action figure with a double telescoping lightscape, also known as a lightsaber, which could fetch upwards of $1 million due to its rarity. So here's the thing, and our parents were really bad people because they didn't keep our stuff vintage. They let us chew on our Batmans and stuff, and then they ended up not being worth money, and we could have kept all that stuff. So here's the thing: if you look around and you see something for your kid, or you bought something for you, say like at Borderlands Comics and Games, 410 South Pleasant Brook Drive, open 7 days a week. Check them out. You buy something and go, okay, that's going to be a collector's item. 20 years from now, it's not. What did you do? You just kept the toy for 20 years. But 20 years from now, that pop figure or that statue or that comic book that you bought ends up being worth like $500,000, $5,000, $5 million. It's worth collecting. It really is.
Or buy two.
There you go. One to play with and one to display.
Yep.
Ohio police utilized new grappler bumper to apprehend known runner on Christmas. So here's this thing. This is really cool. I watched the video. It's like it's being compared to Spider-Man or a Batman gadget.
It's Kurt Angle just tied to a bumper.
No, it's not. But it's similar to that. So they have this net that unfolds on the bumper, and you stretch it out, and it goes underneath the back tire.
Yeah.
And it wraps around the back tire of the car that's trying to escape.
Yes.
And then there's a rope hooked to the police car, to the back tire. So it wraps around, and then they're able to put on their brakes and stop the fleeing vehicle. It looks really, really cool.
Now, we've had that in Europe for many years.
Just saying.
Wow, look at the arrogance on this guy. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see that? Oh my gosh. He's like dripping with that stuff.
We do it better.
And why are
Here
you
in
posing
America.
like Hulk Hogan, or is that Hasselhoff? That
Yeah.
might have been a Hasselhoff.
Here's one.
pose.
Listen, don't hassle the Hoff, okay?
Okay, I think that was a Hasselhoff.
We ain't hassling the Hoff, we're just hassling you, Hoff.
Okay.
All right, Batman 2 has been delayed again. It's coming out in 2027 now.
Okay.
So this is the one with Glitter Boy from the
oh yeah, that,
the vampire guy.
oh yeah.
It means you won't get to see Catwoman until 2027.
Drat.
Yeah.
Who's been Catwoman?
You didn't watch that Batman?
No.
Zoe
Dude.
Kravitz.
Who?
Zoe Kravitz. You should watch that Batman.
That's Lenny's,
It's a really good
Lenny's
Batman.
daughter.
Yes, and
American Woman.
and what's her name from A Different World
The
and the Cosby
Cosbys,
Show? Yeah.
Bruce.
Lisa Bonet.
Oh no, Bill. That's the one.
Yeah, and she's also like the ex of Jason Momoa.
Okay.
They recently separated. Anyway,
Oh.
I don't know how I know all that stuff. It's
Aquaman.
you know. All right, Daniel Craig is about to play a new comic book character. Odie, who's he going to be?
Daniel Craig.
Yes.
James Bond.
No, he's about to play a comic book.
Yeah, I know, but that's the
character.
guy I'm talking about. No, I have no idea.
Why'd you need additional clarification?
Yeah, I don't
We knew who he
understand.
was.
Yeah,
Because I'm a little bit
what,
slow.
What the heck is going on? man?
Have you met
So-
me?
Pick a comic book character. Any comic book character.
Dog welder.
You want to go back to that?
You know what's funny? I was actually also going to pick Dog Welder.
Come on.
You
You guys are like-minded. That's scary.
where DC or Marvel?
That's a great question. Look at you.
Yeah. I'm learning. It
DC.
only took 4 years.
DC. You ain't
Um
been here 4 years.
one of
Well,
the
according to LexCorp, you have. So anyway,
one of the Fantastic Four.
that's not DC.
All right, oh well. What a pity.
Why'd you even ask
I
the
don't
company
know.
if you're going to get the
I
thing
don't
right?
know.
Cameron.
Batman.
Just
Well,
please.
see, there, at least that's a DC character.
Okay.
I don't know. Just
By the way, you're going to get this. He probably won't. He's going to be Sergeant Rock.
really?
See? You would like Sergeant Rock, by the way.
Cricket's over here.
No, you would love Sergeant Rock
Okay.
because his sense of humor, his potty
Well,
mouth, his everything.
We've already seen Sergeant Rock in the DCU at the moment.
Oh, I watched Logan Lucky last night. That's a really good movie.
You watch what?
Logan Lucky.
The heck is Logan?
Why-
Daniel Craig is in it.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
yeah.
I was about to say, what's the thread that pertains to what we're talking about now?
These
You-
well, he just
No,
told us.
you know me. There doesn't need to be a trade. It could just oh.
What the heck's a tread? That's what's on your tire.
Yeah.
Also, what's-
Don't tread on me, Odie.
Yeah.
All right, James.
Merc. Don't tread on me. All right. I want to thank everybody for giving us such a wonderful
Does that include us?
2024. Of course, it includes you. The highs and lows of this program, mostly highs, especially in the stairwell. Yeah, for somebody. Yeah, we
Dave-
made our way through there.
Dave's not here.
Smells like a Dave Matthews.
By the way, I can only speak for me and Cameron. We are completely clean and sober. Odie probably is. I don't know.
We assume Odie is.
Yes, he might have something Irish in his pocket. I don't know.
You want to see it?
Hey, you one of them tater sniffers?
You want to see it?
No, because I don't know what it is, and I definitely don't want to see it. Anyway,
That's it.
I want to thank all the listeners, all the people who watch on the stream. This has been a great year. It really has. And I will tell you really quick, the greatest thing that happened to me in radio this past year is after 25 years here at this company, my picture's on the side of the building. Nothing more validating than that. Hopefully everybody gets theirs up there sometime. At some point, it only took me 25 years, but I made it, Mom. I made it. And all you people, you were wrong. Thank you for listening to the Upstate Pulse. In 2024, 2025 is going to be even bigger and better, and it's probably going to be about the same. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'm on vacation until Thursday. Bye-bye.
2025.
All right, Trey wants to know when you're going to be doing your stand-up, Odie.
Thursday night, hopefully. I will let you know, Trey.
Thursday.
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 Thursday where?
Probably in the Comedy Zone.
Probably. Or maybe someone's backyard. He's just not telling anyone.
So if you do comedy on the street, is that considered busking?
Yeah? You couldn't do my comedy on the street. No.
Well, it depends on what street.
Yeah.
Maybe a corner.
No.
Maybe
Any
a
of them.
corner.
Red light districts, they're going to run me off.
You are subtracting from business, sir.
Where would one of those red light districts be?
Amsterdam.
Okay.
You don't talk about it.
Thank you, everybody. Hey, Odie, tell everybody goodbye.
This is my presenter and my lover also. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Amsterdam, Holland, full of the Dutch. I like it. Okay, goodbye.
Okay. We'll accept everyone here except for the Dutch. Cameron, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right.
It's gonna be 2025. You're on the pappy.
All right.
Slow
It's
down
the
there.
only show I'm going to be able to say this on. See you guys next year. Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Sunday nights with Odie.
Tomorrow.
What time?
8 o'clock,
till
10 o'clock.